well, welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Pali. Thanks so much for being here. Today, we're going to be showing you how to make chicken cacciatore. Let's drop down and see what our ingredients are for this. We've got 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 bone-in chicken thighs, 1 carrot, 1 medium onion, 1 small yellow pepper, 1 small orange pepper, 1 Roma tomato, 8 sprigs of thyme, 2 tablespoons of fresh basil, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 2 tablespoons of fresh minced garlic, half a cup of red wine, 1 can of crushed tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, a half a teaspoon of some red pepper flakes, and of course we're going to be using salt and pepper throughout the whole process to season our food. And then we got some basil and some fresh parsley that we're going to use to garnish. So let's head over. I have already got all the prep work done, so we're just going to start cooking. All right, well there we are. We got our mise en place, we've got our pan, we've got our utensils, we've got our chicken, our olive oil, pepper, and salt, all our fresh herbs, our peppers and onions, our carrots, tomatoes, all the sauces, everything we're going to need for this, and the wine is also back there. All right, so I'm going to focus right here on our pan, get this shot set up, and we'll start cooking. All right, so we've got, get our pan on about a medium-high heat. I'm going to put our 2/3 of our olive oil in here and let that start getting hot. Meanwhile, let's open it up again. I'm just gonna, let's move our camera over, put it on the chicken right there. What I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna salt and pepper both sides of this. All right, our oil is hot. I'm gonna go ahead and put our chicken down, skin side down first. We're just going to get a nice sear on this. Oh. Get that fat and crisp up just a little bit. See how it's curling up? Alright, we got a nice sear on both sides. I'm going to take the chicken out and put it right back on the plate that we had it on with no fear of cross-contamination, because we are going to put that chicken back into this dish and cook it for about 45 minutes. So I'm not going to worry about that plate with the chicken blood on there getting to us. So I'm going to put the rest of the oil in. I'm going to put our carrots and onions in there. We're going to let these get a head start because the carrots take a while to cook. But I want to get these onions to just be translucent and cook nicely before we add the rest of our ingredients. Alright, those onions have started changing a little bit of color on there and softening up, so I'm going to go ahead and put the peppers that we've cut up in here. I'm going to put our garlic in there as well. A little salt and pepper. We'll just stir this up nice. Let this cook down just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put our herbs in there. I'm just going to pick off the leaves from the basil. I'm not going to ship a knot or anything. I'm just going to take them right off the stems and just throw the whole leaf in there, because it will curl up as it cooks. Put all of our stems of our thyme in there. We're going to do the same thing with the parsley. I'm just going to take the big stems out of there. Let that sit in there just like that. I'm going to put our pepper flakes in there. Then we're just going to stir this up. I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to let that cook for about 5 minutes. Alright, we got some good heat going on there. Everything's starting to soften up. I'm going to put our tomatoes in there now. And our wine. I'm going to stir this up. I'm going to let that wine reduce right out of there. I don't want anything left from it. So that's going to, we're going to let that wine reduce, just totally go. I'm not going to do it by half or by a third or whatever. I want all of that wine out of there because that's going to just add so much flavor. A little more salt and pepper. Now, I don't want to cover it because I want it to reduce. All right, we are getting close. Not a lot of liquid in there left. Almost gone. I'm going to go just a little bit longer. All right, most of the liquid is gone. Just about. Now's a good time to do the picking out of the stems of the thyme if you want to.